Ladies and gentlemen, I have re-entered the Lion's Den, and that is obviously Team Rumble. Oh boy, what's up everyone? SInewyMinotaur here. Welcome to the video that was basically going to be made a little bit ago, but decided to delay it. My long-awaited Team Rumble rant video of Chapter 3, because they did keep it. Where do I even begin? Like, let me just catch you all up here. There's a playlist, by the way, which you guys can go check out. It's kind of new, not really, but I haven't promoted it at all, so there is a playlist that exists about the other Team Rumble videos which I made. This is the fourth one I've had to make. The fourth one I have had to make. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous that this is the fourth video I have had to make on Team Rumble, because Epic is not learning anything. But let's talk about it, because, oh boy. So, if you haven't been following the channel, I've made a few other videos. My last one, Team Rumble officially died, and after that video, they made two more horrible changes, which completely just killed the game for me entirely. And I stopped playing. I'm not even kidding. I stopped playing from the two changes that they did from Chapter 2, Season 8. And, well, I'll talk about those when I talk about it. We're talking about Chapter 3. But I have to be honest here. I'm loving Chapter 3. I'm absolutely loving it. I think that Chapter 3 has a lot of potential to be really good, because so far they're actually going in a really good direction, in my opinion. Even though I find there's a few nitpicks I can say, like the guns. Some of the guns are overpowered, and some of them are really weak. I'm really having a lot of fun. Some of my friends are coming back to the game, which is awesome. And I'm absolutely loving it. And obviously the new map, I love this new map. It's so much better than Chapter freaking 2. Jesus, my God. Now, if you don't know, I do swear in these videos, because these are the only videos that I can just let it loose. Let the tiger or the lion out of its den go ape shit. So, let's talk about Chapter 3 Team Rumble, because not a lot has changed from Chapter 2 Season 8's version of Team Rumble. In fact, it might have actually gotten worse, and I'll explain about that one right now. So, they have decided to do two changes, which are brand new changes, I would say, which are not even new. They're just reverting stuff from the backlash that happened in Chapter 2 Season 8, and that is they brought back vehicles, which I'm very happy about that, because more mobility is great than wasting a whole bunch of mats. And they also allowed you to do challenges, which, if you did not know, 18.40, I'm pretty sure it was that update, they decided to remove character-based challenges in Team Rumble, aka they disabled phone booths during that time. Meaning, it was impossible to do any challenges besides your freaking punch card challenges that you got daily and the weekly ones. And also the Team Rumble-based ones, which was so terrible! That meant everything that they did with that season to try and remove stuff to counter people from not doing challenges was all null and fucking void. It was a contract that expired, okay? And that's pretty much it, by the way. That's all they did with Team Rumble. I'm glad the challenges are back, and I'm glad that they have vehicles, but oh boy, they kept almost everything else besides the Chapter 2 Season 8 exclusive stuff that stayed in that season. They kept every other change that they did in this season. And what are those changes? No NPCs. There's still no NPCs. There's no exotics besides you getting them from like those glitched out vending machines, which is so dumb that they still do not have that, and it makes gold completely useless in the game mode besides buying stuff from vending machines and upgrading weapons from weapon benches. That's literally all you can do with fucking gold. It's stupid. Why are there no exotics in this game mode? Why are there still no exotics? Like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Then, like, another thing they decided to do was keep the no llamas. If you did not know, there is no llamas in Team Rumble since Chapter 2 Season 8 because they removed them for some ungodly reason, even though they were perfectly fine in the game mode. Like, I don't understand that. Why would you remove llamas? And if you really want to think, like, oh, you're probably lying, there's llamas in there. Go land at that spot where Lieutenant John Llama is. That's the spot where it guarantees you a llama every single game. And trust me, it is not going to be there. You can do it once, you can do it 100 times. It will never spawn there. It is fucking ridiculous. That means mats are such a big problem in this game mode. And also, ammo used to be a really big problem at the beginning of the season. Oh my god, it is a complete catastrophe. Like, I'm glad they have challenges, but also, the loot pool. I have no problem with the guns. I think a lot of the guns are, I've said it in the beginning of the video, some of them are overpowered, like the MK and the Stinger SMG, and then obviously you have like the underpowered like shotguns in the game mode. I'm not complaining about that. I'm more or less complaining about they kept rare and better weapons, and then out of nowhere in Chapter 2, Season 8, once again, they decided to revert the loot pool back down to Chapter 2, Season 6, having common and uncommon weapons spawn in the loot pool, meaning it's more difficult now to get good guns, which was such a dumb change. I don't know who is actually going forward with these ideas, because whoever it is, they are so goddamn far away from the community. It is ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry if I'm sounding completely negative in this video, but it's been half a year. It's been half a year, and they have barely done any good changes. More or less, they've done more damaging changes than actual good changes in Team Rumble. Like, for example, there's still no player count. They got rid of that in Chapter 2, Season 8, which no one was complaining about. Like, no one was complaining about the numbers, like, they're showing how many players are on each team. They were complaining about how fucking low the player base is in that game mode, because 16v16 is atrocious. And this also brings me to my biggest few problems with the game mode. Like, also, it takes so long to get into lobbies. Like, I don't know if it's just me or what, but I've been having this problem for many years. Matchmaking is horrible in this game mode. It's only this one. I can go into any other one. I can get into a lobby very quickly in like 20, 30 seconds per se, which is a fine time for me. In Team Rumble, I remember, like, just this season alone, I had to wait around 5 minutes to get into a lobby. 5 minutes to find a Team Rumble lobby. And just today, as of this video recording, I had to wait for like 2 to 3 minutes to get into one. It's stupid. It's only this game mode. Like, I could literally go to the grocery store, buy a car, also build an entire PC, and build a fucking mansion, and I'd come back and I'd still be waiting to get into a goddamn lobby. It's ridiculous. Like, but not only this, the players are leaving again. We are back to where we were in Chapter 2, Season 6. Lobbies have become boring. That's how I describe Chapter 3, Season 1 Team Rumble. Is boring. It is so boring that everybody is leaving again. Almost all my games have either ended in the countdown timer again because of the lack of players who are in the lobby, and also everybody leaving on the other team. It just automatically ends when all the enemy players leave. It's ridiculous. This is how Team Rumble is now, and I don't know how Epic has not fixed this. It's so simple. It is so goddamn simple. Oh, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't even play Team Rumble on Thursdays, and that's when challenges are out, because every lobby ends with the countdown timer, or with everybody leaving, because there's no repercussions in just leaving Team Rumble. It's fucking stupid. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. Like, there has to be some form of repercussion for leaving the game, like having the challenges not count. You have to stay in the lobby. Like, at least with that, that's an incentive to stay in. You know, I'm glad with Chapter 3 and all the shit that they've done. It's amazing. I love this season so far. But Team Rumble needs a life-changing save. Because as of right now, I'm really thinking they should just consider removing the game mode, because it is ridiculously terrible. Even my dog Major's freaking agreeing with me if you can't even hear him in the background. It's ridiculous. Team Rumble, when it's actually good in this season, is really good. But so much of the time, that's like less than 5% of the time. that it can actually be good. Everything else has become such a dumpster fire of a game mode that it should be removed. And it's so boring to play now. Like, why should I not? I don't want to be bored in this game mode. It's supposed to be a casual game mode. You're supposed to warm up, have a nice chill time. But when I'm spending over half the game trying to find one person, doesn't that feel like a problem? I don't even know. There's a lot of things they should do to fix it. Like, add more players. Please add more players. Like, this game mode desperately needs it. Because it is on life support now, everybody. After the atrocity that was Chapter 2 Season 8 and their terrible design decision. And their terrible decisions that they've made in that game mode. It is now on life support. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to really say, guys. Like, Team Rumble has just become unplayable and boring. Like, at least with Chapter 2 Season 8, I had some enjoyment. It still sucked, don't get me wrong, it still sucked playing, but at least it was enjoyably bad. This is boring. Because there's not enough action going because of the lack of players. So, Epic, please consider actually buffing up the player count, doing something to this game mode, besides doing more terrible decisions, which are just killing it. Because at this point, I would rather... I would honestly rather play creative, because that gives more... That's actually a lot more fun. I've been playing a lot more creative. Like, I've been playing a lot more squads with my friends. Like, I've been having a blast on this game. And to see Team Rumble just go down the shitter after half a year is ridiculous. But what do y'all think of what I talked about today? Do you guys think Team Rumble's bad? Or I actually want to see this in the comment section. What do you guys want to see fixed in Team Rumble? Because a revert I don't think is ever going to happen. So just name off some stuff and your personal problems with Team Rumble. I would love to hear it in the comment section. But I guess that's it. I don't know how to really end this video off, but I guess thank you all so much for watching. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos, because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, which is still crazy. And also, don't forget to drop a like in the video if you enjoyed the video. I really hope I don't need to make another rant video, because this is getting ridiculous. This is like the fourth rant video I've had to make on Team Rumble. Peace out, everyone.